Fatma Taturi, a student from Lemkokwing University, speaks on corruption, marginalization, and injustice.
In handling this corruption, marginalization, and injustice, for me, my own take, corruption is everywhere, we know. But for us to combat this corruption, give end to this corruption, we as pupils or university students, we have to stand for what is right.
Augustine Maya, a student from the Institute of Public Administration and Management, speaks on the role of students in combating corruption, injustice, and marginalization in universities.
Student, in getting myself far off from corruption in the university or where I'm studying, I have to make sure that I get myself well grounded in different modules in which I've been lectured. That is, by studying and asking not teachers to pass me when I have probably I haven't done well, to be precise. You're talking about injustice. Now we are faced with several cases when student has been faced with several injustices. Probably you might probably having a right, then your right has been taken and given to another person, which is totally wrong. You're talking about marginalization. This means probably we got rejected or we got totally neglected in certain things. We all have the equal rights and opportunity to learn. So in truth light, I believe that corruption, injustice, and marginalization can be combated using two means to be precise. The first one is love. When you love your country, that is patriotism. Secondly, that is civic education. Teach everybody out there about the civic education.
Also, another vibrant and young lady by the name of Patricia Aikoroma, a student from the Phoebe College, lamented on the causes of corruption, injustice, and marginalization, and the resolution to combat the phenomenon.
The ways of combating corruption in these universities. Firstly, there should be a robust organization set up to monitor, to look into the concerns of many students. Because in this case, we can see that lecturers have been harassing students, especially female students, for sex and also for money. Even though they pass their exam, some will intentionally fail them in order to request for money from them. So I believe in combating this corruption issue, the salaries of these lecturers and teachers and lecturers, I can tell you, they are not well paid. Some have a very large family to take care of, and that salary might not be enough to take care of the economic, social, and educational needs of their pupils, so of their children. So they have nothing to do than to engage in corruption. Because I've seen in a case where several lecturers, especially at Rabi College and other universities, can't even boast of 3 good meals a day, not even a good house. Some are even on rentage as I'm speaking, compared to other lecturers in other countries, renowned countries. They have houses, cars, luxury, they are living in luxury. So that is why the corruption rate in those countries is very limited. Now will be of a great help to Sierra Leoneans as a whole, not only to university students, because I believe each and every one present at the seminar has 2 or 3 friends that he or she will talk to about the dangers of corruption.
Contributions were made by participants from various institutions and highlighted some strategies to be used to combat injustice, marginalization, and corruption within the country and also all educational sector. Will these strategies be used to combat injustice, marginalization, and corruption in the country? For FTN Stop News, Andrew Abubakar Bangura reporting.